Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's June 14th, 2017. Today's Flag Day in the United States of America. The U.S. flag established June 14th, 1777. Also happens to be Donald Trump's 71st birthday today. We're going to talk about this fire in London, as well as this shooting in Washington, D.C., or in Alexandria, Virginia, just outside the Capitol, at a supposed GOP baseball practice. Who even knew there was such a thing? I'm going to show you how this has everything to do with the World Series and why it supports what I said earlier this year about the Washington Nationals being in the upcoming 113th World Series. But first, this fire in London. June 14th in the UK is written 14/6, kind of like 146. United Kingdom has this gematria of 146. Also, the date of the incident, June 14th, 2017, date with 57 numerology. England in gematria sums to 57, like Scottish Rite. You probably know about the Scottish Rite Temple of 1717 in the UK. Remember, the word Mason alone is 17. Somebody told me that the building was built in 74. I was actually looking for this information last night in the United States when the news broke, trying to find out what year it was built. I was wondering if it might have been built in 74 because the CNN reporting said a building constructed in the 70s. So if it's true that this building opened in 74, remember, London equals 74, like Masonic. Very special number. So if someone can confirm that that building was built in 74, please check it out. But no doubt this is a ritual by the numbers, the United Kingdom, the United States of America. Remember, Donald Trump was in the UK for Brexit. All part of the rigged show. The fake voting over there, the fake voting over here. The Masons are crazy. Burning buildings, starting wars, rigging elections, scripting sports games, making up fake news every single day. This is how the Freemasons in high places operate. So also today, Flag Day, again, Trump's birthday. We get this bizarre story. Gunman opens fire on GOP baseball team. And then to make this even more fake, they said the shooter was 66 years old. I'm going to link both these posts. Look, right away, you got the goon Rand Paul. For all you Ron Paul, Rand Paul, Bernie Sanders type supporters out there, understand these men are stooges here to pacify you. Everyone who works for the federal government is an agent, a fraud. Here's Rand Paul advocating for Big Brother. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul told CNN, it would have been a massacre without Capitol Hill Police. Without Big Brother, it would have been a massacre. Nobody would have survived without the Capitol Hill Police, Paul told CNN. No shooting even happened here, people. This entire hoax is orchestrated by your government, your police, your media. That is the massacre that needs to be done away with. You know? Restore power to the people, allow people to protect themselves. It'll be a lot safer world with a lot less tyranny. You know, police, they don't do shit when you need them. Rand Paul, major fraud. Please notice his name, gematria. 33, like false flag, like federal, like police. And again, today's the day. U.S. flag's birthday. U.S. flag 33. So supposedly Steve Scalise shot, and I guarantee you he wasn't. Just like Gabby Giffords was never shot. That was a hoax back in 2011 in Arizona. But check this out. This guy has the perfect perfect name for Flag Day shooting hoax. Stephen Scalise 223, the number of Masonry, the number of the false Jews, Masonic equals 223, the Synagogue of Satan 223. The Synagogue of Satan is who established the U.S. nation. Those are the true founding fathers. The Star-Spangled Banner 223. This number's coded all over the Bible, all over our history. And not coincidentally, this is who controls the information in this world. This is who steers the minds of the masses with one lie after the next. Saying a book written by man is the word of God. You know, telling a nation of slaves they're free. This is what goes on in America. They said the shooter was 66 years old. Don't forget the word freedom equals 66. Empire 66. Anyhow, here's the major kicker for the World Series. No doubt this is all about the upcoming World Series. Well, first of all, before we get to the World Series, I just want you to know this. This man's birthday is October 6th. He's 51. Don't forget federal equals 51, conspiracy 51. Think about Area 51. His birthday is also October 6th. 10/6, our 106 authority prophecy number. But anyhow, from his 51st birthday to today is 251 days. And 251 is the 54th prime. And baseball equals 54 in a lot of different ways. 54 outs in a complete game. Remember, baseball created by Freemasonry, just like modern English. And the Freemasons have been creating things by the numbers for a very long time. This is how they operate. To his upcoming birthday is also 16 weeks and 2 days, kind of like 162 games in a Major League Baseball season. Major League Baseball 162, as well as baseball, as well as MLB. Couldn't be any more perfect. This shooting came in Alexandria, where the first presidential assassination attempt happened in history, against the 7th president. If you don't know who that is, you got to look it up today. The man who supposedly put on his tombstone that he took down the bank, the central bank. So Donald Trump's Twitter, Steve Scalise of Louisiana, a true friend and patriot, was badly injured but will fully recover. Remember, all these people are just actors. They're all goons. They all need to be, 86th ASAP. Gabby Giffords, if you haven't seen my work on that hoax, major hoax, undeniable for anyone who's looked at the evidence, and I already know this is a hoax, because all you hear about in the news is hoax. No 66-year-old's going to go shoot up the GOP baseball practice. Stupid story. 66, number connected to World Series. Hodgkinson is 66. The name Hodgkinson equals 154, just like Doubleday, Abner Doubleday, the creator of baseball. I just showed how the word Grand Slam equals 154, and on the 154th day of the calendar year, there was the first no-hitter of the season, plus the record amount of Grand Slams in a single day. That was June 3rd. He's from Illinois, the shooter. State of Illinois, the Cubs just won the World Series. A lot of interesting things where he's from. Of course, Illinois also has the gematria of 54 like baseball. This Belleville, Illinois, where he's from, the gematria of 111, this year, the 113th World Series, if it goes to Game 7, will conclude on November 1st, 1/11. Also, notice the gematria of 117 for Illinois. Major League Baseball has gematria of 117, so does the United States of America, so does 13. A lot of special numbers here, but here's where it gets good. In spring training, I put out a video on why things looked really good for the Washington Nationals to make it to the World Series this year. The World Series begins October 24th. That will be a date with 51 numerology as well as 71 numerology. Today, a 51-year-old shot on Trump's 71st birthday. And as I said in spring training, the Nationals being in the World Series will have everything to do with Donald Trump. And the fact that it's their 49th season. Washington equals 49, Donald J. Trump 49. But anyway, the World Series begins on a date with 71 numerology. From today, the date of the shooting, to October 24th is 132 days. There's 132 rooms at the White House. United States of America equals 132. So does Catholic Church. So does England. So does Princess Diana, who died 132 days from the Queen's birthday. Special number that comes up again and again. It's also a span of 133 days. White House equals 133, so does president, so does government, so does authority. Remember when Trump first began campaigning and they said he was the 133rd richest man in the world, printed in mainstream outlets? Then there was all this news made about it being his 133rd time on Fox News. It's like, well, why does everybody need to know about that? Because they were trying to tell you. It's all a scripted show. This man's a shoo-in for the president. And I told everybody back then that's what it could be, as ridiculous as it seemed. The comb-over who's now fired Comey by the numbers. But anyhow, 132 days before the start of the World Series, this baseball practice GOP shooting. Could it sound any more stupid? To what would be Game 7 is also 140 days. And I talked about how Max Scherzer, 33 years old, this season, perfect year for him to end up in the World Series, and he might very well face his old team, the Detroit Tigers, who are connected to the Cubs curse, which was broken last year. But until Game 7 is 140 days, and the name Max Scherzer equals 140, just like Washington, as I covered in spring training. And what I'm going to do, besides linking these posts that I just showed down below, is link this calculator so you can verify everything I said. Washington 140, Max Scherzer 140. Nationals, by the way, is also 33, like federal. So everything we talked about, you can come here and verify. White House 33, President 133. You see all this? Government 133, Authority 106. Sometimes I make little mistakes, but anyway, you can come verify everything written up here. This is a mistake. I'll fix the post. But Authority 106, like October 6th, like the date of this man's birthday. Your whole government are fraudulent actors. This man is not shot. This man is a loser. Nobody feel any sorry for this man. This is a man who needs to be 86th, selling out the American people for the ongoing Masonic theater show. No shooting at the GOP baseball practice. That's just your police selling you out with your taxpayer dollars because they want to carry guns and badges and be the authority. Think about it. I mean, if they didn't stage all these hoaxes, we'd realize we didn't need Big Brother. We don't. We don't need Big Brother. Big Brother's here to control us, to steer us like cattle, to exploit us, steal our wealth, our revenue from our work and labor. So many people, so beholden to this tyrannical nation. I mean, look at all the people who put out flags. What does the flag represent? How can you be proud to be an American? What are you proud of? What are you proud of? That your nation began out of a genocide? That the government gets your money before you see it when you work? Is that what you're proud of? Proud of all the wars that we've been involved in? This is the nation of murder, hate, division, lies, tyranny. The Jewish banker tyrant nation. And that's what people need to understand. This nation has always been controlled by Jewish tyrants. This gematria practice is a Jewish practice. The Jewish tyrants control the money, which means they control all the puppets of the world. Control all of you. All of you slaving for dollars. You guys got to learn how to fight back instead of being slaves for money. All right, Truth Seeker. I got to get back to writing the book. Until next time.